Welcome to the promo video for the North Downs Model Railway Circle Model Railway exhibition at the Good Shepherd Church Hall, Station Approach Road, Tadworth, Surrey, KT20 588. Welcome to Dimmock's Mill, a platform on the imaginary Witchbrook Valley Railway between Wrexham and Whitchurch. A heavy coal train crawls past the platform. A North Downs Model Railway Circle 00 layout, a semi-fast speed through Dimmock Mill. A local passenger train that will stop at Dimmock's Mill platform. The layout is set in the 1930s and is operated by London Midlands and Scottish Railway stock. Shunting border quarry siding. Welcome to Victoria Colliery, a North Downs Model Railway Circle 00 layout. The layout is set in the Somerset coalfield in the Nettlebridge Valley area. Shunting at Victoria Colliery Screen. I'm going to walk down the colliery describing the various facilities. As I'm walking, the camera will judder. First is the screen. Historically, coal was sold by size and was sized at the screen. In this case, the screen can load 4 sizes of coal into the coal wagons. Next comes the area where the colliery's tradesmen work. These would be carpenters preparing pit props, blacksmiths sharpening tools, and so forth. A problem with coal mining was the production of small coal which wasn't very sellable. One of the answers to this was what we now call briquettes and would have been called patent fuel. That's mixing small coal with a binder and then selling the lumps. Another approach was to convert the coal into coke. This is the coke loader. The boom loads coke, while what coke breeze, which is the small coke, is simply dropped into a wagon. The next thing is a coal drop. This is fairly unusual at a colliery, but did happen at Nortchard in the Forest of Dean and at Longannock in Fife. The reason was there was a electric power station next to the colliery, taking most of its coal from the colliery, but for technical and financial reasons, some coal was bought from other collieries. This has a great advantage in model railway terms of explaining why full coal wagons are coming into the colliery and empty coal wagons are leaving the colliery. Next is the weighbridge. Coal wagons were weighed arriving and departing. This is because of experience of fiddles. The last part of the colliery is the pit prop yard. This is where the pit props, which will be used to hold up the roofs in the mine, are offloaded. They will go to the carpenters to be cut to length and then go down into the mine. Welcome to Tregurian, a North Downs model railway circle, 00 scale, Great Western Railway and British Railways Western Region model railway, an auto train. Tregurian was to be the terminus of the planned but unbuilt Padstow, Bedruthen and Morgan Light Railway at Pannier Tank and Sept. To me, the light railways route was a surprise, as it misses most of the larger villages and does not continue to Newquay. However, it does give the opportunity for an interesting might have been station. A goods train. Welcome to Coedley Sidings, a North Downs model railway circle 00 Great Western layout. The layout is set in the Vale of Nant to the east of Coed Talon. The Vale of Nant is in North East Wales. The layout emphasises long freight trains and frequent passenger trains. The frequency of the passenger trains is helped by having an automated fiddle yard. The automated fiddle yard. Coed lie sidings marshals wagons moving to and from the coal mines, quarries and industries in the area. A train of 4 coal wagons has just arrived, and the sidings will be shunted to form a train of empty coal wagons. Welcome to Mere, a North Downs Model Railway Circle 00 Southern Railway and Southern Region layout. Mere is the terminus of an imaginary branch line from the London South Western main line at Gillingham. A major user of the railway is Charnage Down Quarry. Welcome to Knowlehead, a North Downs Model Railway Circle 00 British Rail Scottish Region layout. A local passenger train stops briefly at the station. Knowlehead is a station on the proposed but unbuilt section of the Aaron Galloway Railway. A local goods passes through the station. Shunting at Knowlehead. Welcome to Pitcot, a North Downs model railway circle 00 layout set in the Nettlebridge Valley area of Somerset between the mid-30s and mid-50s. A passenger train stopping at Pidcot. Shunting at Pidcot. A mainline train has left wagons by the platform and the station pilot, an A1X class loco, more commonly called a terrier, has to shunt them. The first move is to take the empty coal wagons down to Riddler's colliery. The next move is to clear and fill the trailing sidings. The first one cleared is Duck's Nest Colliery, couple of empty full coal wagons. Coal wagons had a fairly brutal life, and certainly at one colliery, one guy had the job of when the train came in, he'd go and inspect the wagons to make sure they had floors. Next, the siding to the lime kiln is cleared. Outbound wagons are left further up the line out of the way. Next, the goods siding is cleared. The two inbound wagons are run round. And can now be spotted as they're behind the loco. Having placed all the wagons where they need to be, the terrier collects up all of the outbound wagons. and leaves them on the loop clear of the running line. All the shunting is done and the train and the wagons are waiting for the next freight train. This is a walk round the layout showing its operating potential. Because I'm moving the picture will judder. First is the loop to Riddle Colliery. This allows empties in, falls out. It follows on with the lime kiln with its cottage top wagons, then the siding to Duck's Nest Colliery, the limited local goods facilities, the loading dock and lockup, and finally a siding that goes nowhere, implying that there's something going on further down the line. Welcome to Ludwell, a North Downs Model Railway Circle 00 layout. The layout is set in the High Weald of Kent. Ludwell is a station on the imaginary Primrose line from Halstead Keen to Withyham. There are quarries east and west of Ludwell. Shunting at Ludwell. First, west siding is shunted. Next, the station siding is shunted. Having cleared the station siding, the wagons are propelled up to the brake van and coupled up. Now made up, the train moves back to the platform where the guard has a quick word with the station staff, hands over the paperwork, and then the train can head out. I'm going to walk down the layout describing the various activities on the layout. Because I'm moving, the camera will judder. Starting with West Quarry. With the prototype, the crane would have lifted the narrow gauge skips over the standard gauge wagons. They would have been tipped and replaced on the narrow gauge. We can then move up the layout to the station, where we can see the station building and the taxi office. There is only one siding here that has to cope with all goods. We have an end loading dock where road vehicles could be loaded on and off flats. Two cattle pens, one with sheep, one with cattle. The hay is shredded microwave grass. A cattle van waits at the cattle pen and a van at the goods shed. Next we see a good Great Western open, which is loading into a southern trailer. The tug for the trailer can be seen. This point is something of a dummy. Because the station siding is so short, it's really not that practical to shunt the high-wheeled farmers cooperative, especially exhibition. So the point has been fixed in place. Next comes the high-wheeled farmers cooperative. This would handle practically anything that could be moved by rail. And there's a small signal box, small because there's not a huge amount of activity here. Going on, we can see the spur to East Quarry. Welcome to Billingsley, a North Downs model railway circle O scale model railway. A British Railways London Midland Region local passenger service leaves Billingsley. Billingsley is set on an unbuilt branch line from the Severn Valley Railway. Collieries in the area were the reason for the proposed branch. Welcome to the Good Shepherd, a North Downs Model Railway Circle 00 current image layout. The layout represents a fairly important triple-tracked British Railways main line with express and local passengers and freight. Shunting at Good Shepherd's siding. Welcome to Lafayette Spring. A North Downs Model Railway Circle layout. The layout represents the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad in its earliest days. Welcome to the Gorse Line. This is inspired by the Lavender Line, but has been moved to the Halkin Plateau in North Wales. The Heritage Railway is built on the tracks of an industrial railway that served the quarries on the Halkin Plateau. The Halkyn Plateau is basically an extremely large piece of limestone. Welcome to La Mine de Jesus Garcia Corona. El Hierro de Nakazari. A North Downs model railway circle layout named after Mexico's great railway hero. Welcome to Vernovice, a North Downs model railway circle, HO Czech model railway. Welcome to Surbrook, a North Downs model railway circle, HO Swiss layout. Surbrook is inspired by the small number of non-electrified Swiss railways. The Surbrook itself. The Surbrook itself. Welcome to Ponto Nuovo, a North Downs model railway circle layout of an imaginary Italian rural tramway set north of Milan in the Alpine foothills. As can be seen from the train, a lot of the traffic is limestone. The layout is set in the 1960s when automotor diesels had taken over from steam trains. The train includes a through coach from the Milan Northern Railway. Several years back, I just didn't work for me. But one thing I
did have with it was a 3-car train of the Concord RDCs.
Oh right, yeah.
Which I really regret selling those because they'd have been perfect for what I'm doing now.
No, I think there's a friend of mine that sort of convinced me. We went out for a day. I used to live in just outside Croydon those days, and he was in the NMRA. We went to the show there over at Oxford.
Oh yeah.
And I remember there, and I got the mug from the show with the diesel on it, the free mug you got, and I bought my first loco, and it's the Northern Pacific RS11, and since then I've sort of stuck in it, which is not good because Northern Pacific are not the easiest to find. Over the years I've got quite a lot, and I've got Santa Fe because I like the wallpaper. But that's it. But I don't have my choice. But I haven't got a layout for it. At the moment, I did have it. It's not the moment. I've done 4 mil at the moment. British one. No, what made me do it is I was looking at it and I couldn't get over at the time was the way that this stuff was formed in compared with Grand Parish at the time. I mean, you could get a deep engaged American diesel about 30 to 40 quid. Friction right to the lot.
That's how I got into American. I had a layout in the bedroom, and then we had the loft converted. And I spent about 2 years doodling. But I couldn't get beyond the concept of, we don't want to go down there. We got round the concept of actually having a fiddle yard.